Again on the platform of e-learning B.E.S.T by Ravi Kumar. And in the last lecture of the differentiation, we had learned about the basic of the differentiation, that is the fundamental principle of derivative or the first principle of derivative, right? Now we are going to discuss about the some formulae that is based on the first principle of derivative, and this formula has been derived by using the first principle of the derivative only, right? So I am directly reading here all the formulae. As you remember, this formula was derived in the first lecture. The derivative of sin x is cos x, ये आपको दिखाया गया था. बाकी के आगे के जितने भी फॉर्मूले हैं जस्ट मैंने यहाँ पे नोट डाउन कर लिया है आपके लिए. आप लोग भी अपने अपने नोटबुक पे एक बार नोट डाउन कर लीजिएगा एंड आगे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने के पहले एक बार जरूर इसको आप रिवाइज कर लीजिएगा और सारे के सारे फॉर्मूले आपको याद होने चाहिए, राइट? सो based on the concept of the derivative by the first principle, in the same way we have derived the formula for cos x. The derivative of cos x is minus sin x, tan x is sec square x, sec x is sec x into tan x. The derivative of cot x is minus cos x square x. Derivative of cosec x is minus cosec x into cot x, and derivative of algebraic function x raised to n form, right? When it comes to algebraic function x raised to n form, what happened? This n comes in the multiplication, right? And the power decreased by 1, right? So n into x raised to n minus 1. Similarly, this is also an algebraic function 1 by x. So can we write x 1 by x as x raised to minus 1, right? So x raised to minus 1. So what will happen? This minus 1 will come in the multiplication and its power will get reduced by 1. So it is minus 2. So minus x raised to minus 2. So that is minus 1 by x square. Correct. So this is the derivative of 1 by x. Correct. Similarly, in the same way we have derived the derivative of the root x as 1 by 2 root x. Next, coming on logarithmic function. This is the derivative of log x to the base n. We are talking about the derivative of log only. Log x, base can be anything different from e, then it is not going to be 1 by x. For example, I have taken here the log of x to the base 5. The derivative of this function is not going to be 1 by x as the base is 5. So whenever you are finding dy dx of natural log of x, then and only then you can write it as 1 by x, otherwise not. Correct. So we must know the notation for natural log is ln x or log of x to the base a, right? Next, coming on the exponential function. Exponential function is a raised to x, correct? Where a is the base, it can be any number except 0, 1 and negative terms, right? And the derivative of a raised to x is what? A raised to x, the same term, and into log of a to the base a. Whenever we are writing a logarithmic term in the differentiation, it means it is going to be natural log, and it must be understood that the base of this log will be e, correct? Similarly, e raised to x, we have derived e raised to x, right? The formula for e raised to x is derived from this formula only, right? Based on this is a special case of a raised to x. So at the place of a we are using e, so its differentiation becomes e raised to x. At the place of a we have placed e, so e raised to x into log of e to the base e. So what is log of e to the base e? That is 1. So e raised to x is e raised to x into 1 is e raised to x again, correct? Next, we are talking about some rules of the differentiation. So there are some rules, certain rules that we have to follow while differentiating the function. Keep it in mind, it is not necessary that always the function will be a single function, right? It may be product of two functions, quotient of two functions, it may be sum or difference of two functions, right? So what, first of all, we are assuming that let u and v are the functions of x, right? We are taking the derivative with respect to x, so that is why we are assuming that u and v are the functions of x, correct? So next, the derivative of the sum or difference of these two functions, right? That is u plus minus v. So we will separately take the derivative of these functions, du by dx and dv by dx, and put the sign as it is, right? If it is plus, then plus. If it is minus, this is minus, right? Now next, coming on the derivative of u into v. This is also called as product rule. And how it works, how we write it when it comes to formula. When you have to learn the formula, there must be a trick in your mind how to remember this formula. Derivative of u into v is what? The v into derivative of u, v into derivative of u plus u into derivative of v, correct? मतलब एक फंक्शन का डेरिवेटिव लेना है, दूसरे को मल्टीप्लाई करना है, प्लस सेम तरीके से दूसरी टर्म को आपको लिखना है, करेक्ट? नेक्स्ट, when it comes to quotient rule, right? So what happened? U by v means first of all we have to write v square in the denominator as, then in the numerator what will happen, it will remains the same, u into v का जो टर्म था ना सेम रहेगा, जस्ट बीच में माइनस आ जाएगा, ठीक है. So what happened, the derivative of quotient is u by v is v into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v and divided by v square, correct. That is the quotient rule. Now based on these formulas and these rules we are going to take some questions. जस्ट आप इन सारे क्वेश्चंस का सॉल्यूशन ध्यान से देखिएगा, बहुत ही सिंपल सा सॉल्यूशन रहेगा इसका, बहुत ही सिंपल से क्वेश्चंस है, बिकॉज अभी अब तक हम लोग सिर्फ फर्स्ट लेवल में डील कर रहे हैं, राइट. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर से हम लोग अब सेकंड लेवल की बातें करेंगे, जो कि 12th स्टैंडर्ड का सिलेबस स्टार्ट हो जाएगा आपका वहां से. तो अभी तक जो हमारा 11th स्टैंडर्ड का सिलेबस एक बार मैंने जस्ट रिवाइज करके ले लिया है, ताकि आप इन सारे फॉर्मूलेस को, सारे रूल्स को आप एक बार रिकॉल कर लें 12th स्टैंडर्ड का सिलेबस स्टार्ट होने के पहले. ओके, सो लेट्स हैव अ लुक ऑन सम क्वेश्चंस बेस्ड ऑन बेसिक क्वेश्चंस के साथ में हम लोग, है ना, जो अभी हमने फॉर्मूले देखे उन सारे फॉर्मूले पे बेस्ड ये सारे के सारे क्वेश्चंस आपके सामने यहाँ पे बोर्ड पे लिखे हैं. एक एक करके हम सारे क्वेश्चंस का सॉल्यूशन फाइंड आउट करेंगे, करेक्ट. सो आपको फॉर्मूला सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है, फॉर्मूला वो जरूर याद होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर फॉर्मूला नहीं याद है तो हम इसमें आगे हम कुछ कर नहीं सकते. तो सबसे पहले आपका काम ये होगा कि आपको जो आज फॉर्मूला बताया गया, सारे के सारे फॉर्मूलों को एक बार आप जरूर से जरूर रिवाइज कर लें. और याद करने का सबसे अच्छा जो तरीका होता है कि आप कम से कम 3 बार इन सारे फॉर्मूलों को ना आप एक नोटबुक पे नोट डाउन कर लीजिए, लिखिए, उसको रिवाइज करिए. एंड while solving any question always write the formula first, so it will keep on revising all the times, right. so आपके दिमाग में हमेशा बस बैठा रहेगा, कभी आपके दिमाग से फिर वो निकलने वाली चीज है नहीं, है ना. तो आप इसी तरीके से आप किसी भी क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व कर लेंगे जो फॉर्मूला बेस्ड है कंप्लीटली. और यहाँ पे जितने भी क्वेश्चंस आपको दिए हैं, है ना, बोर्ड पे, ये सारे के सारे क्वेश्चंस जो हैं कंप्लीटली फॉर्मूला बेस्ड हैं, ठीक है. तो चलिए हम पहले क्वेश्चन से स्टार्ट करते हैं. सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन का सॉल्यूशन क्या होगा, ठीक है. सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन की बात करते हैं. ये दिया है y is equals to क्या, दिस इज 3 raised to x plus x raised to 3 plus 3 raised to 3, राइट. सो यहाँ पे हमारे पास जो फंक्शन y है ये सम ऑफ 3 फंक्शंस है, करेक्ट. तो सबसे पहले तो अगर हमें इसका डेरिवेटिव लिखना होगा कि dy by dx, तो मैं ऐसे लिखूंगा dy by dx ऑफ किसका भाई, तो 3 raised to x plus dy by dx of what, x raised to 3 and plus dy by dx of what, 3 raised to 3. Now the next task is to recognize the function. Which function is this? Which function is this? And which type of function is this? Right. So first of all, find the type of function. This is what? This is exponential function, right? And this is what? This is algebraic function of x raised to n type, correct? And this is what? This is a number, that is constant function, correct? So what will happen? The derivative of 3 raised to x can be written as by using the exponential formula. Derivative of exponential functions, a raised to x. A raised to x is what? A raised to x into log a means 3 raised to x into log of 3, and plus x raised to 3 algebraic function x raised to n. So n into x raised to n minus 1, that is 3 into x raised to 3 minus 1, and plus this is what? This is constant, right? So the derivative of any constant, right? Constant, I am writing here constant, right? Derivative of constant is always 0, right? So its derivative is 3 raised to x log 3 plus 3 into x square. Its derivative is 0. So here finally we get the answer of dy dx as 3 raised to x plus log 3 raised to x log 3 plus 3x square. So that's the answer, right? Okay, coming on next question. The next question is this: e raised to x log a, e raised to a log x, e raised to a log a, correct? So यहाँ पे देखिए हमें ये सारे फंक्शंस कैसे दिख रहे हैं, एक्सपोनेंशियल दिख रहे हैं, है ना. बट ये एक्सपोनेंशियल में जो इसका एक्सपोनेंट है ना, दैट इज लॉगरिथमिक फंक्शन, करेक्ट. सो वी मस्ट नो अबाउट द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ लॉगरिथम एज वेल हियर, है ना. सो वी नीड टू नो द properties of the logarithm here, right? So I am writing a property of log, है ना. e raised to log of a is nothing but a, correct? See, in these logarithms, है ना, the base is not mentioned. It means it is going to be e, obviously, right? So here is also e, right? So when the base of log remains the same, na, e raised to log of a to the base e, the answer is a. The main term of the log is the answer, right? So can we rewrite the function as, so first of all, can I write And one more property you must know, that m log n, that is equals to log of n raised to m, means this term come in the exponent of the log, right? So by using this and this property, can we write the function as e raised to log of e a raised to x and plus e raised to log of x to the power a base e and plus e raised to log of a raised to a base e, correct? So by using this function, this property, now can I write this as a raised to x and this as x raised to a and plus a raised to a. Now can you find any difference between the first question and the second question? It is same, right? At the place of a, it is only 3 here, right? So can you find the direct derivative of function y? This is a raised to x into log a, its derivative is a into x raised to a minus 1, as a is a constant and the derivative of constant is 0. So its derivative is this term only, correct? This is the answer for the second question, right? Next, coming on third, we can write this derivative of this function as dy by dx is equals to log of derivative of, first of all write the derivative separately, dy dx of log of x to the base 3 minus d by dx of log of 3 times log of x to the base e and plus derivative of 2 times, right? We have written the derivative separately for all the functions. Now can we write the derivative of this function as 1 by x? Yes or no? Now we cannot write, right? Because the base here is 3, not e. So we have to convert this to the common base e, right? So dy dx, by using the property of log, we can write it as log of x by log of 3 to the common base e, right? And minus d by dx of, can leave it as it is 3 log x to the base e and plus d by dx of 2 tan x, right? Now this is what, this is a constant term, so we can take it outside, log of 3 to the base e and derivative of what? This is log of x to the base e and minus derivative of what? 3 is constant, so we can take 3 outside, so derivative of log of x to the base e, and last is again 2 is a constant term, so 2 into derivative of what? Tan of x. Now can we write 1 by log of 3 to the base e as log of e to the base 3 by using the property of logarithm again, and the log of derivative of log of x is e is 1 by x and minus 3 into derivative of x is log x is 1 by x and plus 2 into derivative of tan x is sec square x. So this is the final derivative of the given function dy by dx is equals to this term, right? So this is the solution for the third question. Now coming to the given function as y is equals to 1 by sin is what? Cosec x and plus, can we write 2 raised to x plus 3 as 2 raised to 3 into 2 raised to x and plus this can be written as log of x to the base 3 by using the property of logarithm, correct? Next, so we can write the derivative of y as d by dx of cosec x and plus this is a constant term, so we can take it outside, 2 by 3 d by dx of 2 raised to x and plus d by dx of, we can write it as log of x by log of 3. Okay, again rewriting the same term here, cosec x and plus this is 8 into derivative of 2 raised to x and plus again log 3 is constant, so we can take it outside and base is nothing, then we can take it as e. So can we take it as log of 3 to the base e and into derivative of what? Log of x to the base e. Okay, so next the derivative of cosec x is what? Minus cosec x and into cot x and 2 raised to x is what? A raised to x. The formula of a raised to x is a raised to x into log of a. At this place here it is 2 and plus, can we write this as log of e to the base 3 by using the property of logarithm and derivative of 1 by x, log x is 1 by x, right? So this is the final answer of the given function, right? This is the final answer for the derivative of the given function. Okay, coming on question number 5. From here it is given that fx is this function, right? So what they have given more data, so f dash of 4 is 15 and f dash of 2 is 11. Then we have to find lambda and u, right? So see, there are two unknowns in the given equation and we have given two equations already. F dash 4 equals to 15 and f dash 2 equals to 11. So two unknowns and two equations, we can find it easily, right? So first of all we need to find the derivative of this function, because we have to use f dash 4 and f dash 2, right? So find the derivative of this function f dash x. Can we write f dash x is 2 times lambda x plus mu, right? The derivative of 12 becomes 0. Now since f dash of 4, what this is given, this is 15. So if you will substitute x is equals to 4 here, then this becomes 2 4s are 8 lambda and plus mu, that is equals to 15, equation number 1. And also what more you have given, f dash of 2 is equals to 11. So now if we will substitute 2 in this equation, this becomes what, 2 2 is 4 lambda plus mu, this is 4 lambda plus mu, that is equals to 11, equation number 2. Solving 1 and 2 simultaneously, so 8 lambda plus mu is 15 and 4 lambda plus mu is 11. Take the difference, you can cancel mu, so 4 lambda is equals to 4, so lambda is what, 1. So once you find lambda, you can put the value of lambda in any of the equation. So we are going from equation number 1, right? So can I write 8 into 1 plus mu is equals to 15, so mu is equals to what, 7. That's the answer of lambda and mu, right? Coming on the next question. See, question number 6 is same as that of question number 5. So you try it yourself. Now I'm directly coming on to question number 7, right? So what is this? Can we differentiate this function? And what we are going to get after differentiation? So it becomes actually lengthy. What will be the next step, we don't know. But just to recall, if you have studied, this is the expansion of e raised to x. E raised to x is nothing but 1 by x by factorial 1 plus x squared by factorial 2 plus x cube by factorial 3 and so on. So means y is equals to e raised to x, it is given. Actually this question is very simple. They have just used the expansion of the e raised to x here, right? So y is equals to e raised to x. So can we find the derivative of e raised to x? Dy by dx is equals to e raised to x again, right? That's the answer, correct? So what is e raised to x? The same thing. So dy by dx, you will get the same thing, 1 plus x by factorial 1 plus x square by factorial 2 plus x cube by factorial 3. From here you can also directly find from here, is it coming the same, dy by dx. Okay, let's see. The derivative of 1 is 0, this or I am saying this or this. Okay, आप यहाँ से डायरेक्टली आ गए या तो आप डायरेक्टली यहाँ से आओ. dy by dx is equals to, है ना, पहले फंक्शन का डेरिवेटिव 0, दूसरे फंक्शन का डेरिवेटिव क्या आएगा भाई, तो 1 आएगा. तीसरे फंक्शन का डेरिवेटिव क्या आएगा भाई, तो 2 into x आएगा एंड बाय फैक्टोरियल 2 मतलब 2 into 1 एंड प्लस इसका डेरिवेटिव क्या आएगा भाई, तो 3 into x का पावर 2 आएगा एंड बाय फैक्टोरियल 3 मींस 3 into फैक्टोरियल 2. अगला क्या रहा होगा, x raised to 4 रहा होगा, तो 4 into x क्यूब लिखा जा सकता है, बाय फैक्टोरियल 4 रहा होगा, है ना, मैं ऐसा लिख दे रहा हूँ, x 4 by factorial 4 and plus and so on, right? So 4 into factorial 3 plus and so on, correct? So this is 1 plus 2 get cancel, 3 get cancel, 4 get cancel. So this is x by factorial 1 plus x square by factorial 2 plus x cube by factorial 3 and so on, right? So what is dy by dx? dy by dx is nothing but y, right? आप इस तरीके से भी इसको देख सकते हो, ठीक है? तो दोनों में से किसी भी तरीके से आप इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करिए, both are same, okay? So next, coming on the differentiation of the type of function u into v or u by v, right? So next we have the questions based on u into v and u by v formulae, right? That is a rule of product and rule of quotient of the derivative of two functions, right? Next, coming on the first question, in this question, first of all, name them as u and v, right? Now dy by dx, how can you write dy by dx is d by dx of u into v, that is v into derivative of u and plus u into derivative of v, right? Now put the function, what is u? U is root x and what is v? V is cot x. So this is equals to what? V is what? Cot x. So cot x into derivative of क्या v? तो हमारे पास ये root x and plus next root x into derivative of what? This is cot x, right? So next, can you write this as root x? The derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So I am writing first 1 by 2 root x and into cot x and plus root x and into derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. So this is the derivative of the given function, right? It is very simple to apply u into v rule, right? Next, coming on the second question. Second question is y is equals to x sin x plus cos x, and the second bracket is x cos x minus sin x. Now we have to assume the first bracket as u, the second bracket as v, because these two brackets are in the product form, u into v form, right? So चलिए आगे बात करते हैं हम लोग अभी, है ना, कि dy by dx को किस तरीके से लिखा जाएगा. So dy by dx, I always say you first write the formula. So v into derivative of u and plus u into derivative of v. I am taking this as equation number 1, right? Yeah, so what we did here is, है ना, सबसे पहले हमने y को u into v के फॉर्म में लिख लिया, दो ब्रैकेट्स का प्रोडक्ट हमने फंक्शन को लिख लिया भाई, ठीक है. सो dy by dx is v into derivative of u plus u into derivative of v, right? सो अभी यहाँ पे हमारे पास क्या हुआ कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं कि इसको हमने इक्वेशन नंबर 1 मान लिया, और हम ये जो दो टर्म्स है ना du by dx और dv by dx, इन दोनों टर्म्स को हम लोग सेपरेटली फाइंड आउट करने जा रहे हैं, राइट? तो इन दोनों टर्म्स को अगर हम सेपरेटली फाइंड आउट करेंगे तो du by dx मतलब d by dx of u, व्हाट इज u? दिस टर्म, राइट? तो इसका डेरिवेटिव अगर हमने लिया यहाँ पे तो हमारे पास दो डेरिवेटिव आएगा, एक इसका डेरिवेटिव आएगा प्लस इसका डेरिवेटिव आएगा, जो कि मैंने नीचे लिख लिया, ठीक है. फिर से अगर आप इस टर्म को देखोगे आप, ठीक है, तो इसका डेरिवेटिव क्या है, तो फिर से ये प्रोडक्ट ऑफ टू फंक्शंस का डेरिवेटिव हो जाएगा, अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा आपको यहाँ पे, ठीक है. सो x into sin x का डेरिवेटिव कैसे लिखेंगे आप? सो x into डेरिवेटिव ऑफ sin x, दैट इज cos x, so x cos x plus sin x into derivative of x is 1, so that is sin x, and derivative of cos x is minus sin x, so these two sin x get cancelled, so remaining is x cos x. Similarly dv by dx, what is dv by dx? तो dv by dx क्या आएगा भाई, हमारे पास v क्या है, v हमारे पास ये वाला फंक्शन दिया हुआ है, तो ये फंक्शन हमने यहाँ पे सब्स्टिट्यूट किया, तो डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ दिस फंक्शन means differentiation of this function minus differentiation of sin x, right? So again, can you see here the product of two function x and cos x, right? So assuming this as u into v, so what we will get, so derivative of u is 1, that is x is 1 into cos x plus derivative of cos x is minus sin x into x, right? And minus derivative of sin x is cos x, so this cos x and cos x get cancelled, so minus x sin x. Now substituting the value of du by dx and dv by dx in the equation number 1, right? And what are u and v? You can see here, what is the v is this term and u is this term, right? So हम सारे वैल्यूज को e का v का वैल्यू, du by dx का, u का और dv by dx का सारा वैल्यू हम इक्वेशन नंबर 1 में रखने जा रहे हैं. तो इक्वेशन नंबर 1 से आप क्या लिखेंगे, dy by dx is what? So this is v into derivative of u जो यहाँ पे आया आपके पास, and plus v है ना, प्लस u मतलब u यहाँ पे आपके पास, and into derivative of v जो आपके पास minus x sin x है. Now after multiplication this becomes x square cos square x. Now x sin x into cos x minus x into x is x square, sin x into sin x is sin square x minus x sin x cos x again, right? So can you see x square common here and here, right? So by taking x square common we are getting inside the bracket x cos square x minus sin square x, x square into cos square x minus sin square x, and minus 2 sin x into cos x minus x sin x into cos x and x sin into cos x, it becomes minus 2x sin x cos x, right? So can we write this cos square x minus sin square x as cos 2x and 2 into sin x into cos x as sin 2x, right? तो यहाँ पे भी हमारे पास आ गया x square cos 2x minus x sin 2x आ गया. So if we are taking x common, then what is remaining here? this is x cos 2x, and here is minus sin 2x. So this is the derivative of the given function. Next, coming on the next question. Okay, coming on question number 4. What is this? Y is equals to root x plus 1 by root x minus 1. So take this as u by v. First write the formula. Dy by dx means what is u by v? Derivative of u by v is v square, and in denominator v into derivative of u, and minus u into derivative of v. Right? Write the derivative of dy by dx as dy by dx is equals to v. What is v? V is root x minus 1 and into derivative of u. What is u? This is root x plus 1 minus what is u? Root x plus 1 and in derivative of v, that is root x minus 1, and in the denominator it is v square, that is root x minus 1 the whole square. Right? So now the next step is dy by dx can be written as root x minus 1 and into derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x and 1 is 0 minus root x plus 1. Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x and derivative of 1 is 0. So, and divided by root x minus 1 the whole square. So 1 by 2 root x is here and here also, right? So we can take 1 by 2 root x as common. So remaining is root x minus 1 and minus root x minus 1 and whole upon root x minus 1 the whole square. So can we cancel these two root x? Okay. So what is this? Minus 1 by 2 root x and into 2. Right? Minus 2. So minus मैंने बाहर ले लिया और 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा यहाँ पे, नीचे बचेगा root x minus 1 the whole square. That is answer is minus 1 by root x into root x minus 1 the whole square. Correct? So this is the answer of